maybe use it. We'll see. Okay, so let's breathe. Relax the shoulders up and back, grow the spine. And just take a few minutes to settle yourself in to this space and this moment. Yeah, I've ordered them to do that at this exact moment, to make those noises. So we're going to sip the breath in a little bit deeper through the nose only and expand the belly, ribs, and chest. And then exhale out of the nose only. And go down the body and squeeze the belly in last. And continue that same pattern. Inhale deeply. And find a little calm and peace in the mind. Trying to detach ourselves from this human experience just for a moment. Remember who we are spiritually. Join the hands together. Let's come into prayer. And create a dedication for your practice today. Let's begin with an Om. Bring your hands down and, oh, hi, Judy. Bring them in front of you and walk forward. We're doing a 6 feet distance apart. So if you want to make a little more space for yourself, that would be great. No, they're just mine. 6 feet apart. And then if you want to put a mask on, you can. Are you kidding? I forgot she was on the list. Whoopsie daisy. I thought it was just you three. Come forward a little bit more. And now it's 5. Now we are 5. Hi, Carol. Drop your head. Were you working out there with them? Putting the cement in for them? Walk your hands to the left side. Trying to stretch there. And the opposite side, take your time. Back to center, forward bend. Head lifts up and we walk the hands in. Let's switch the ankles. Bloop, bloop. And same thing, walk forward. Over to the right side. And over to the left side, take your time, feel that right side stretch, breathing. And forward again. Just noticing the differences with this ankle in front. And the head lifts and we walk the hands in, sit the body tall. Hands on the knees, arching around your spine. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in and breathe out. Keep going. Good. Come on up to a center. Shoulders pull up and back. Float the left arm up and then drop the hand behind the head, right hand around the elbow, and push the left hand down the back. Good. As you hold the elbow, let's tilt a little bit to the right and feel a side stretch there. And back to center, both arms up. Let's inhale. And the right hand behind the head, left hand around the elbow, push the right hand down the back. And a little tilt to the left. And back to center, both arms up towards the sky. Let's inhale here. Exhale down behind the body, hands interlace, press the knuckles down, squeeze your shoulder blades towards each other, arms off the back, circle around in one direction. Ooh. Opposite way. Hold it, press the knuckles down, squeeze shoulder blades, arms off the back, soften your jaw, long spine. Good, the arms release, hands forward to the knees, shake out the shoulders. Ooh, good. Hands come forward, rocking to the hands and the knees. Make sure your knees are happy. Extend your right leg long, curl the toes and push into that heel to stretch the calf muscle. Keep your neck long. Good, use the core even here, so you're not heavy on the wrists or the hands. Fingers are spread wide, and we're getting the sensation that we're lifting out of the wrists. Right leg lifts up behind you. We're gonna pull as long as we can with the right leg, breathing. And then hike the right hip back towards the shoulder. So you're doing the opposite of pulling the leg. Then pull the leg again. And then reverse the direction of that pulling, hugging the hip towards the shoulder. And again, pull it long and hug it. And again. Finding a neutral position for the hip, keeping the right hand grounded and the left arm floats out in front. Palm faces in, keeping the neck long, gazing down, soften the jaw. Left toes curled under. Keep breathing here. Your left hand and your right foot tap the floor. Lift back up. Tap the floor, lift back up. Use your breath. Tap and up. Tap and up. Good. Good. Squeeze the right fingertips into the floor. Keep strengthening the forearm. Let's lift up to balance and hold it. And lower the hand and the knee. Wag your tail from side to side. Take a deep breath in. And then bring your left leg out behind, curl the toes and push into that heel. Let your jaw relax. Lifting the left leg up and pulling it and hugging it, pulling the leg and pulling it back in. Breathing. Noticing the difference. And let's come to a neutral position. Take that right arm out in front, the palm faces in. Keep your neck long, gazing down to the floor. Fingertips squeezing into the mat, elbows slightly bent, left hand. Good, lower tap the floor with the right hand, left toes lift up. Lower tap and lift up. Lower tap and lift. Keep going. Good, lift up, let's hold. Right toes are curled, we're breathing. Right hand comes down, left knee comes down. Oh my Lord. Shake your hips side to side. Keep the toes curled. Let's sit back to the heels with the hips, holding the hands out in front, just a moment, breathing. Feel the stretch in those feet. So the toes are curled under. If that feels okay, you can curl the toes under. You're fine. Yeah, I figured something was going on there. Come forward, breathe in, and exhale, sit back. I like to repeat myself a couple of times when I'm teaching, just in case somebody didn't hear me. But after the second or third time, I figure. Let's walk the hands back and see if it's comfortable to come up a little bit higher, stretching the soles of the feet. If it's too much, don't do it. You can also sit on a blanket on top of the heels. Let's bring the hands forward and push our way into a forward bend. Drop the head. Sway the hips from side to side. Take your time here. Good, let's hold it a little bit. Still here, we're gonna bend the knees a teeny bit and walk the hands over to the left side of the feet. You can use a block here if that helps. You're gonna straighten just the left leg and very bend the right. Sorry, straighten just the right leg and bend the left knee. A lot, or as much as you can. And you can push down with your hands here to help you. So the left knee bent, right leg straight, breathing. Tailbone tilting up, breathing a little deeper. Let's bend the right knee and slowly rotate over to the opposite side, hands on the outside of the right foot, and straighten just the left leg. Feel any little adjustments happening in the body. The right knee is very bent. And we're pushing down with the hands. Just notice what you feel, where you feel it. Good, bending both knees. And we're gonna face forward. Maybe you want 2 blocks here for your hands out in front, make them tall. Good, and then lift your right leg open to the right. Sorry, Carol. Left you hanging. Right leg lifting open. Let's lift it up a little bit higher. Keep pushing the left foot down as much as you can. Breathing. Good, lower the right leg alongside the left and give the legs a little bit of a wiggle here. Breathe deeply and lift your left leg up to the side. Lift a little higher. Good, lower. And shake it out. So your hands stay on these blocks out in front of you. You're gonna lift your left leg up behind. Watching out for that wall. And open up the left hip. So we're gonna stack hip on hip. Good. And then we're gonna roll the hip so it faces the earth again. So squaring to face the earth. Breathe in and then open up again so it stacks on top of the right hip. Lower it to square, face the earth. The right foot stays straight the whole time. Open up again. Let's hold it this time, the left hip on top of the right, pushing down with the right foot, and just hold it here for a moment, breathing deeply. Push more into the right foot to get lighter on the right hand, and see if the left hand wants to come to the left hip. Good. If that feels good and stable, your left arm can float up towards the sky. Keep the neck nice and long, soften your jaw. Feel the strength on the inner right thigh. Keep breathing here. Jaw relaxed. Smile. Lower the left hand down and bring that left leg to the ground alongside the right. Sway your hips from side to side and just breathe. Stay in the body, stay in the moment. Stay in the body, stay in the moment. Keep breathing. Hold it steady. Now that right leg is going to lift out behind. Hands are under the shoulders. Right hip opens up. Right hip squares to the earth. Right hip opens up and then squares. And again, opens up and squares. Make sure that left foot stays straight. You're going to open the right hip and stay there. Engage your left foot, push down, and bring the right hand to the right hip as an option. Good. The right arm can float up towards the sky. Cute, Wendy. You can also put your left hip against the wall and open your body up into the wall. Good. Lower the right hand down, lower the right leg, and let's just hold it here for a moment. Get a little sway of the hips. Good. Bend your knees, walk your hands up your legs, come to standing. So the feet are hip width distance and they're straight. We're gonna do the breath of joy. So the arms come up in front, we inhale, shoulder height. We lower, exhale. Inhale out to shoulder height to the sides. Exhale down, inhale up to the ceiling. And then when we exhale, we bend the knees, bow the body, and brush the floor with the hands. And then we come back up, out in front, inhale, down and out to the sides. Inhale, down and up towards the sky. And then exhale, bow and brush the floor. Ha. So we go front, sides, ceiling, and then floor. Ha. Good. So front, sides, ceiling, floor. Ha. Front, sides, ceiling, floor. Ha. Good. Front, sides, ceiling. Ha. 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 You're conducting. Ha. Ha. Your life. Ha. Good. Ha. Ha. Good. Ha. Good. Ha. You're a cheater. You're a cheater. One more. Inhale, forward, sides, ceiling, floor. Ha. Good. Let's come up to standing with the arms towards the sky and do a stretch, left arm longer, left knee bending. Good. Opposite side, right arm longer, right knee bending, left leg straight. And again, left side, stretching, knee bending, right side. Good. Both arms up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders, interlace the fingers, hands behind the head. Take a moment here. Stay in this body. Stay in this moment. Open the elbows, tilting back slightly. The knees are slightly bent. We're pressing evenly into the floor. We're going to lift the chest up towards the sky. Bend the knees deeply. Bring your chin forward towards your chest. Elbows come in. We're being gentle with the neck. Open again, straighten the legs. Tilting the head back, opening the elbows out, lifting the chest towards the sky, pushing down to the feet. Good, bend the knees deeply. The elbows come in, the chin moves towards the chest. Let's do one more. Open up, straighten the legs, reach the chest towards the sky. And let's do one more. Elbows come in, tucking the chin, jaw relaxed. Straighten the legs, take the arms up towards the sky. Drop the shoulders down, soften your jaw. Holding your Tadasana, your extended mountain pose, lining hips with shoulders, knees with ankles, little tiny bend in the knees. Body is tall. Good. Let's bow the body forward and down and step into a downward dog. Evaluate your fingertips again, spreading wide, gripping, elbows slightly bent. Left leg comes up behind. We're going to inhale here and bring it into pigeon on this side. Give yourself the love you need with a blanket or a block underneath the left thigh, if you wish. You're going to inchworm the right leg as long as you can behind you. And let's keep the right toes curled under. Walk the hands back in and build a little more strength in the back body, middle to upper back. Take a deep breath, then we're going to rock the hips side to side. Take your time here. Stay in the moment. Stay in the body. What do you feel? Hold it steady. Reach the right hand back and grab this foot. Hug it in towards the body. I like your haircut, Judy. Keep your heart reaching forward. When you sit your left hip on something, it helps with this posture a lot. I'm not saying it for anybody in particular. But her name starts with a W. Good. Take a breath in. And let's release that right leg. Turn to face forward, breathing here. Try to get the right pinky toe to touch the floor. That's gonna help align the right leg. And now we're gonna walk the hands forward and rest the head down. On a block or stacked fists. Allowing your left hip to feel the effects of this amazing posture. Use your breath. Lift your head, walk your hands back in. Curl the right toes under, take a deep breath in, inchworm the right leg forward, and then kick your left leg up behind you. Lower it to a downward dog. Hold it there. Fingers wide. Head heavy, elbows soft. Deep breath into the back body. What do you feel? Sides of the body. Really heavy head. Right leg reaches up behind you with an inhale. And we come into pigeon on this side. Keeping the left toes curled under. Inchworming that leg as long as you can behind you. And then rocking the hips from side to side. Oh my God. How's the breath? Everybody breathing okay? Good, let's hold it. Reach this left hand back and grab the left foot in towards the body. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Open up your heart. Celebrate. Let the jaw relax. Let's release the leg. The foot is relaxed. We face forward. We try and touch the floor with the left pinky toe, and then we bow forward and down. Rest the head. Lift your head, walk your hands back, curl your left toes under, inchworm that leg forward, and then kick the right leg up behind. Downward dog, let's spread the feet wider than the mat and send the hips up and back for a hammock pose. Hands walk back a handprint. So more of the weight is shifting into the legs and we're bowing. As we bow, keep reaching through the fingertips, soften your jaw. Allow your weight to transfer to the hands now and lift your heels up as high as you can for your cheetah legs. Transfer the weight more to the hands and see how much weight you can transfer to the hands. Heels are lifting high. Push the ground with your fingertips, squeezing. And then lower the heels down, transfer weight to the legs, and lean back into the hips, bow the body again. The head is heavy. Let's do that again. Let's transfer forward. Coming to tippy toes now. Fingers wide, pushing the ground away, breathing. And then lowering heels to the ground. Transfer weight to the heels, bowing the body, drop the head. Good, walk your hands back towards the center of the legs. Walk through the center with your hands and point the fingers in the opposite direction. So now you're bowing a little bit deeper. Head is heavy, breathing in and out. Give your spine time to decompress here. Good, hands walk forward. Let's go all the way forward and step into a downward dog. Come into a plank position and lower slowly down to the belly. Rest your head on your hands, bend your knees, windshield wiper. Let's hold it steady. Reach the hands back, grab the ankles. Good morning. Good. So we're grabbing ankles. Hug the knees in as much as you can, hip width. Then you're going to lift your chin off the ground and your chest. Push the ankles into the hands to help lift your chin and chest more. And then see if the knees want to lift off the ground. Good. Take a deep breath in and releasing. Lower the arms alongside, palms face up, turn your head to one side and windshield wiper side to side. The left leg lowers, the right heel hugs in with the right hand. Good, the left arm extends long out in front of you. You're gonna roll over to this left side and bring the right leg straight out in front of you. So you have hip on hip stacked, one on top of the other as you lie on this left arm. And use your right hand to pull the right leg up a little bit higher towards the top of your mat. You're still encouraging the stacking of the hips. So your right leg is sticking straight out in front of you, Judy, on the floor. Release your right hand, yep, and then just stick the leg straight out on the floor in front of you. Yep. Yep, and your right hand is in front of you, just supporting you there. Good. Now, while you're holding the posture, maybe something opens up and that right leg can slide up a little bit higher after some time. But again, try to drag this right hip back so it's stacked on top of the left. And breathe. Bring your left arm out from under your head. Grab the right foot with your left hand. So you're actually digging that left shoulder out from under you to reach the foot with the left hand. And then you're going to open the body up, right arm out behind you to a T. So let's feel the stretch behind the right leg. If you want, you can put your right leg on a block to help that right shoulder go down more, or just let the right shoulder float and move with gravity. The left leg can be relaxed. Good, let's roll ourselves back to this left side, extend the right leg long, and roll onto the belly, facing forward. Coming into a baby cobra, the hands under the shoulders, the chin and chest lift, tops of the feet are down, elbows hugging in. Squeeze the bottom, push as much as you can with the pelvis, keep the neck long, jaw relaxed. Good, lower it down. Now hugging the left heel towards the buttocks. Resting your head on your right hand if you wish. And checking in with our breath. The right arm extends, the left hand under the left shoulder. We roll over to this right hip and we stick the left leg out in front of us. Left hand can grab this leg, slide it up a little bit higher. Oh, oh, oh. Relax your shoulders, keeping the hips stacked on the hip. Feel the face relax. So just getting in touch with the body in this position on this side, what it feels like today. As you hold the posture, maybe that left leg can slide up a little bit higher. Maybe it's happy where it is. Bringing that right arm out from under the head. Use your left hand. Give yourself a push to dig the right shoulder out from under you. Grab the foot with your right hand and bring that left arm open behind you for a nice twist in the body. Good. Keep breathing here. Good. Slowly rotate the body so you're laying on your belly again. And this time, Sphinx posture, elbows are planted, forearms grounded, wrists in front of elbows. Pull the floor back, heart forward, drop shoulders down. Too tight on the lower back, you can walk the elbows forward, give yourself some space. What do you want to do? That's a very good question. If you want to, you can tighten it to support your back muscles. I don't feel like it right now, so I'm not. Walk your elbows forward a little bit. Plant the hands down, and now let's lift the elbows up off the ground. This is your seal posture. Bring your heart forward and drop your shoulders down. Good. Lower down with the body. Extend your arms longer out in front of you. Big stretch in the body. Rest your head down. Keep walking the fingertips forward, extending the legs one at a time, longer behind you. Breathing. And the head is going to look up. We're going to walk the hands back. Push yourself into a child's pose. For a counter stretch, the knees open wide, the big toes touch. And we're going to extend the arms long and bow. Good. Lift your head, rock the body forward through table, and come into a downward dog. Find the core of the body. Let it help you. You're pulling those hips up and back. The head is heavy. Right leg comes up behind. We inhale. Let's step that foot forward between the hands. And very gently, slowly lift your head up first, then the arms out to a T. Keep lifting the head up first. Let that guide your torso up and come into warrior one. Drop the shoulders down, push into the back heel, square the hips, they're facing forward. Allow your face to relax, your jaw. Keep pushing back, heel front, toes are relaxed. Let's open up to a warrior two position. Front foot cuts the back foot in half. Gaze to the right, soften your jaw. Feet are glued down to the floor. We're hugging the space between the legs. Get longer through the fingertips. Pull the shoulders up and back, jaw relaxing. You could turn around if you want to. You could turn around if you want to. Lower the left arm down the back to the back leg. So that's your right arm. Flip the right palm up and come up and back. Now you're totally confused. So it's the right knee that's bent and the left leg that's straight. Yes. So just be my mirror. Not too hard, right? Keep breathing here as we lengthen this right side longer. Reach the right knee away. And let's bring that right arm forward for Parsvottanasana. Rest it on the front thigh, the left arm up and over. So forearm rests, palm faces up. Good. Push into the left foot, the outside of that foot, and extend your left arm as long as you can. Good. Breathing here. Lower the left hand inside the front foot. to the floor, pivot the back foot so it's straight, and reach the right arm up for a twist. Bring the right hand down to frame the front foot and kick the right leg up behind you. Downward dog. Left leg up, let's inhale. Step forward, foot between those hands. Breathe in, ground yourself into those feet, then the arms float out, then the head lifts, head lifts, head lifts. Body follows. We rise up to warrior one, arms frame the head. Drop the shoulders down, soften your jaw. Front toes relaxed. Use the front foot, push the ground, push into the back heel. We're not just trying to stretch out our yoga mat, we're trying to hug the legs towards each other as well. Lift and open up your heart, let the shoulders relax, long spine. Open up, warrior two position, back foot opens, front foot cuts back foot in half, gaze to the left. Front knee stacked on the ankle. Feet are glued, we're hugging the space between the legs. We're expanding the body outward through the fingertips. And breathing, shoulders up and back. Right arm to the back leg, left palm flips up and we come back with that left arm. Pressing the left knee forward. Keep breathing here. Windmill your arms forward for your Parshva the forearm on that front thigh, palm up, and the right arm up and over the ear. Good. Feel the stretch to the outside of the right foot. Notice your left inner thigh rotating open. And then lower the right hand to the inside of that front foot. Pivot the back heel straight and reach your left arm up for a twist. The left hand comes down. We kick that left leg up, three-legged dog. Downward dog, hold it, breathe. Transfer the weight into plank and lower to the belly slowly. Rest your head on your hands, bend your knees, windshield wiper. Good. Lower your legs down behind you and bring your left arm out to a T, right hand under the shoulder. Roll yourself over to stretch the front of the left shoulder. Rest your head on a block or the floor. The right hand is your prop and it's directly under the elbow. You're gonna figure this out. What'd you say? So your right hand is pushing you. Your left arm is out to a T behind you. Yep. Like, yep, straight out. Nope, straight out towards, yes. Yes, perfect. And let's hold it here and take some deep breaths. Where we feel it, we're gonna send the breath. Now, if you want a little bit more for the left shoulder stretch, you can bend the right knee and plant that foot behind the left leg and allow that right knee to sort of tilt open a little bit behind. So the right sole of the foot is touching the floor. You're planted. Exactly, Lindy. Perfect. Intensifying that left shoulder stretch. We're breathing. Jen on Zoom, I hope your shoulders are feeling better. Rolling to your belly. Right arm out to a T, left hand under the shoulder. Roll yourself over to the right side. Rest your head. If you're looking for more, the left knee bends and we plant that foot behind the body. And allow that left knee to tilt open. Good, roll yourself gently onto your belly. Take a breath, hands under shoulders, child's pose, knees open. Sitting back, arms extended, bow your head. They may not have a strap. Two non-strappers. Good, you're gonna eventually make your way up to your seat, sitting on your heels. You're welcome, darling. You're welcome. And if it feels more comfortable, sitting with a blanket underneath your bottom. So we're gonna take our strap and we're gonna open it out in front of us for our shoulder opening movements. We hold the strap a little bit wider than the shoulders. And then when we lift up and back, the hands can slide in the strap. They're not stuck where they are there. So up and forward, and then up and back. And take your time and acknowledge what's happening here. You're strengthening the muscles between the shoulder blades, as well as the muscles surrounding the shoulder joint. And you're also lubricating the shoulder joint. So building a lot of things here: flexibility, movement, range of movement, and strength. Let's come up and back and hold it there. So once you're back here, the palms are facing outward to the sides. You're gonna roll the strap one time. So now the palms face up and you're holding the strap again. And then we're gonna bow the body forward to the forehead, lift the hips and roll to the crown of the head, arms up and over the back. And we're squeezing shoulder blades towards each other. We're reaching the knuckles away from the back. And then we're gonna roll to the forehead again. Sit the hips back, take the arms down on the back there and lift the body up to our seat. Unroll the hands one time and then lift up and lower down in front. Strap to the side, shake out the shoulders. Good. Let's come forward into table and step the feet forward for a forward bend. Drop the head here. Feel the backs of the legs. Breathe deeply into the back body. Knees bending, sit the hips back, head lifts, arms out, and we reach up towards the sky with the arms coming to standing. Good. Hands in prayer, lower down in front of the heart. Shift to the left foot and hug the right foot up into tree posture. Option to raise the arms towards the sky. Drop the shoulders down, lengthen through the crown of the head, soften your face. What is this body saying to you right now? Lower the arms, take a moment, lower the right leg. Feel the blood travel back to the hands. Breathe deeply, stay in the moment, stay in this body. Hands into prayer, shift to the right foot, come into tree, left foot comes up. Right foot planted, the knee is slightly bent, the body is tall, shoulders up and back. Relax your jaw. Arms can float up as an option. Open and lift your chest, relax your face. Lower the arms, lower the left leg. Shake out the legs, shake out the shoulders, bring your hands into prayer. Sink gently down. Sink gently down into a squat with the knees in, hip width, and you're balancing on the ball of the feet. So strengthening feet and ankles. Be careful with your knees. You can always put blocks in front of your shins here to lean onto. Keep breathing as we pull the shoulders up and back, lengthen up through the top of the head, relax the face. Lower the hands down, shift your weight to your back body and lie on the ground. A comfortable space here. The knees are bent. Rock the knees side to side. How can I be more gentle with myself today? And see the bigger picture in life. Let the knees drop down to the left side, arms out to a T position. Tuck the shoulder blades underneath the back. If you're comfortable, stay here. If you want a little bit of a different approach, you can climb the left ankle on top of the right knee and help pull the right knee, the right leg, the thigh down. And feel it lengthening as well, stretching the outer right hip there. And again, wherever you feel this, breathe deeply in and out. Releasing your left foot if it's on the right knee. Take a moment here, breathe. Rolling the body to center. And you're going to extend the left leg long before we drop the knees to the other side. Extend the left leg long, hug the right knee in, and come into a half happy baby, opening that right knee out, grabbing the outside of the foot or the big toe. And let's hold it here. Face is relaxed, the left arm out to a T. Good, bring that right foot back in, plant both feet down to the ground, drop the knees down to the right, arms out to a T. Stay here or allow that right ankle to climb on top of the left thigh / knee. Belly, ribs, chest expand with the inhale. Rolling back to center, right leg long, hug left knee in. Take your time moving the body and open up to your half happy baby. Good, bring that left foot in and extend the body into a Shavasana that feels delicious. Palms facing up, the feet full open. Make sure I can reach your shoulders. If you want a little press, I'm going to put my mask on to come around. Give yourself everything that you need for your final rest. Perhaps a rolled up blanket for your neck. Or something underneath the knees as an option. Counting the breath in, counting the breath out as one breath. In and out as one breath. How many breaths can you get to before you start losing track? And then maybe start again. Go back to one. Whenever you realize you've lost track, go back to one. Inhale deeply into the body. Staying in the moment and in this body. Breathing in, breathing out. Acknowledging any sensations that you feel. Mind, body, spirit, emotion. Let's wiggle the fingers and the toes with new life. Rock the head gently from side to side. Let the arms stretch long behind the head. And the knees hug into the belly. With the arms rocking on the lower back from side to side. Rolling gently over to one side. And take your time rising up to a seat that's comfortable. Join the hands together. Remembering dedications. And seal our practice with an Om. Om. Head bowing. We are spiritual beings having a human experience. See that spiritual being in each person around you. Namaste. Have an amazing day. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Zoomers. Thank you, Pat. Thank you, Heidi. We're saying goodbye to an old camper today. She's being taken off life support. And it's been a tough couple of days. My husband and I used to take care of her. We lived in Savannah with her and her family. And I started a camp down there in her name. It's called Lindsay's Place. And about 7 years ago, we got in a little bit of a fight with her family. And we lost connection really with them. And 2 nights ago, her nurse texted me and said that she's failing and they're taking her to hospice. And yesterday I talked to her family for the first time in 7 years. And the love is still there. Very much so. So it's very difficult. It's very difficult. She's 35. I met her when she was 8. I was her counselor here, and I flew her back and forth to Savannah every summer. And then we lived there with her for a couple of years. It's hard. So, not going to be a good day. Good for her. Good for her. She's been through enough. Enough is enough. So. Thanks for listening. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I appreciate that. Thank you, Heidi. Thank you.